All right, we do continue on with conversations here on Morning at NTV. We want to look at the commitment to water stewardship and community development. And of course, we're looking into the water crisis, especially for Northern Uganda, that continues to affect both communities and the health of communities. Nationally, we look at an estimated 24 million Ugandans lacking access to clean water, a situation that disrupts daily life and undermines family stability, but also social economic development in tandem. Now, in a step towards addressing this challenge, the Uganda Breweries Limited has commissioned 9 community boreholes across the districts of Kumi and Apache. Now, to shed more light on this initiative, which has been dubbed Preserve Water for Life, a program by the Uganda Breweries Limited, I'm being joined by Pamela Bayenda, who's the Sustainability Manager at UBL, to help us understand this project and why the target regions and for what purposes is it serving not only the region but the different sectors it does link into and Uganda as a whole. Good morning to you, Pamela.
Good morning, Priscilla.
How are you?
I'm great. Nice to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you. Preserve Water for Life program by UBL. Tell us more about this program. When was it incepted and what's been its impact so far?
Awesome. I'm glad to be here. Preserve Water for Life, under our mother brand, Diageo, across many countries internationally, we believe that we are part of the solution to dealing with the water-stressed areas. First of all, it starts with our company. We use a lot of water when we are making beer. So what we've done is to be efficient. In Uganda Breweries, we've cut water usage by half in the last 5 years. But then we go ahead and look at our supply.
That's at production level.
Yes, at production level. And then we go ahead and look at our supply chain. So you find that that northeastern belt is where we source our raw materials. That is sorghum and barley. So those districts of Kumi, Kwen, Bulambuli, Buko, that whole area gives us the product that we use to make our beer. So we have a strategy to replenish all the water that we use in the brewery through launching water sources that are clean for the community. So this program of launching 9 boreholes in Kumi and Apache, there were 4 in Apache and 5 in Kumi this year, was because we wanted to extend that solution. We had a conversation with some women in Kumi the time we were launching, and they really had to travel over 3 kilometers daily to find a water source. Which water source is dirty and unclean and unhealthy.
Which is also seasonal, because when the dry seasons and the rain season come in with contamination. Yes.
So the situation was very dire, and that's where we source our products from. So our programs ensure that we improve the livelihood of our communities, because we are a corporate entity, and corporate citizenship and our reputation matters in the community and makes the company a going concern. But not only that, we know that worldwide this is a big problem. The World Health Organization has said that if you invest $1 in water and sanitation, you get $4 in productivity. And that's what we are up to. These ladies, having received a borehole near their homesteads, affects positively their productivity. They don't spend so many hours looking for water. They would travel 3 hours to go, 3 hours to return, just to be able to make a meal in the morning. Even the girl does not go to school because she has to escort her mother to get water. So we are keeping children in school, and we are making homes healthy, and we are ensuring that there is sustainability of these communities.
All right, so let's talk about sustainability. We do have many water projects that fail due to poor management after installation. And it begs the question, as UBL, what measures are you putting in place to ensure that not only the boreholes in Kumi and Apache, but overall the 59 boreholes that you have set up in that belt are actually maintained and sustained continuously?
So whenever we set up a water source like a borehole, we encourage the communities to come together and form committees, what we call the water user committees. And the executive of the committees is made up of 5 people, and 3 must be women. We insist on women because women are most affected by the lack of water. They're the ones that collect the water, they're the ones that bathe the children, prepare the food. So we want them in the decision making. So we ensure that these committees stay on for the sustainability of that water source. So this is a committee that encourages every household to contribute at least 2,000 shillings. In Kumi, they collect 2,000 shillings. Each community decides what it's going to do. And this money is given to the finance, the treasurer, to keep it and use it for maintaining the borehole. So in case there are those small things that's broken down, they don't have to call us, but they will engage the district officers, their district engineers. Sometimes they don't have fuel, etc. But they are now equipped to pay that little money to ensure that these boreholes continue to function. Okay. Yes.
All right, let's talk about the wider Uganda Breweries Limited strategy and the big why.
Fantastic. So Uganda Breweries, under our Preserve Water for Life strategy, we know that this is a very critical area for us. Yeah, we are sure that we will continue using water, and yet water is a scarce resource. The climatic conditions these days, you've seen them, the floods in Bududa, even the droughts in the northern belt. We are sure that this problem has to be addressed by companies like us who use the water, but to also have the whole community use the water. And for us as Uganda Breweries, we see it as a place where we are efficient in the brewery, we are providing that water resource efficiently even to our supply chain, but also in the communities, and also joining with the district officers, because we are really a partnership with the government. Normally the water is provided by the government, but Uganda Breweries goes
GPS
out.
Signal lost.
Uganda Breweries goes out specifically to make sure that Ugandans have water, especially in water-stressed areas. So we are committed. Even this year we're going to launch, we've started building another 11 boreholes. So and we're even improving. There's an innovation that we've brought in whereby it's not just a borehole, but we link it to huge tanks that can supply more than 1,000 people. Because we have noticed when we put up a borehole and it's supposed to be 300 people to use the borehole, 1,000 to 1,500 are using a borehole in Uganda. So already they are creating a lot of stress on this one borehole. So for us, we are committed, and we would want even other corporate entities to come and we deal with this water issue. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you have talked about commitment. The people of Kumi district are happy, Apart are happy. And of course, the other districts that you've been putting up boreholes, you've talked futuristic plans, the 11 boreholes upcoming in the next 365 days, and it begs the question, moving forward, what are the futuristic plans and the next districts that you're intending to work with throughout that east to northern belt?
Yeah, so we have committed to the district of Lira, which Lira is going to have about 5 boreholes by the end of this year. We also have boreholes going to be set up in Katakwi. We're also going to have boreholes set up in the western part of Uganda as well, because that is where we source barley from. We're talking about Kabarole, we're talking about Kabale, that area. Why we are very serious about that is because, I'll give you an example, like the Elgon, that Elgon Basin. There are quite a number of rivers there, but there are also problems to do with water. So that is an area we really concentrate on. In fact, we have a water collection agenda, water action collection agenda right there at the Elgon Basin. We come together with a company called AT Environment, and we set up farms, people to understand how to use the environment in the right manner so that it's sustainable. Because whatever we do, we know we are affecting the environment, and therefore we must do everything positive to turn that around. So the people, the community, the climate is our ESG agenda. Yes.
Okay. What's been your experience working, especially like with leaders and community leaders on lower government levels, to be able to support such initiatives that are in tandem benefiting thousands of people?
Oh yes, we work with the district office, the water district office. They are very receptive because we are partners. They want us to give this water to communities. Ideally they will do it, but the resources of government are always less than what the community can handle. So we make sure that even when we are handing over a borehole, it is to the district office. That's where the documentations are handled. So that even if we were to do a review, we would go to the district office. At the very lower level, the LC level, like the LC1 must know that borehole, must know the committee members, and must have meetings. So we go down to the LC level and make sure that this borehole or water sources are part of their local agenda and the discussions that they are having. And we have seen an improvement in the health of homes. If you go to Kumi, the ladies are looking very nice. They tell us there's no more domestic violence because they used to go away and then you're going to collect water, you come back, the man is already annoyed. Yes. So we've seen a change even in the health of the children. Diseases like typhoid are less and less. So we are very happy. The community has joined us and we ask that even more people join us.
All right. And now speaking of people joining you, who are the target partners that you're looking to for futuristic implementations of this project?
Awesome question. We are looking at financial institutions. Yeah, because for us to maintain these places, there has to be some money, yeah? And these people are at a place where their finances are really on the low. But when you come in and develop, as a financial institution, they can come in to develop that SME, small businesses, lending, being part of the whole process would really be great. But also, we have different companies that source materials from these villages. Agriculture is the bedrock of this country. So all these companies that make seed oil, all agricultural products should just come in and help with the water crisis, because there is a water crisis and the climatic situation is not making it any better.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. As we're closing UBL, what's your continued commitment and your call to action?
Our continued commitment is that we will spend our resources to ensuring that, one, we are efficient in the brewery, but we are also impacting the environment positively, especially the supply chain belt, but that community livelihood is improving daily because of the interventions we are making, and we are proud of this.
Okay, all right. Pamela Bayenda with the Uganda Breweries Limited. So far, this awesome project, Preserve Water for Life, has actually installed 59 boreholes and counting. They've told you in the next 365 days, they do have 11 more that they're installing. However, a call to action is more partners to come on board to make this a holistic experience for the last mile Ugandan, as they are contributing to the socio-economic development, not only for UBL, but for the greater good. And so that brings us to the end of this conversation. Stephen Bide is on ground, and while he's on ground, he's having a conversation that is going to crown for us our week here in Morning at NTV. Good morning to you, Stephen. And what's the conversation on ground?